going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Minion Moto Show, and it's ya boy. It's the Minion Moto. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, Viper 6, you know, he's posted a couple of awesome freaking videos of him, you know, traveling like Rome and Italy, or like Rome, Italy, and you know, a couple other places like that. And I think it was cool, you know, to see some of that stuff that, you know, some of those buildings that have been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years, right? Viper 6, if you see this, he had some great footage and pictures and stuff of all your vacations, my friend. You know, he's a great friend of mine, and he's a huge supporter, and y'all should go support Viper 6 if you don't know who he is. And I know a lot of people want to travel to different parts of the world, like China, Japan, you know, Italy, Germany, you know, Greece, England, Ireland, Scotland, and, you know, all those places, right? All over Europe and stuff like that, and even Hawaii and whatever. I have no want, or I don't have any intention to ever go to Hawaii, because I just don't. Hawaii to me is just a big fucking tree covered rock out in the middle of the ocean, right? That's, you know, we're basically a floating rock in the middle of space covered in water and land anyhow, so I can see that shit anywhere. I don't need to go to fly 5 hours to Hawaii from California to go see that shit, you know? I don't have any intentions to ever go to Europe or Africa, Asia. I don't have any intentions to do that. You know, my vacations for me would be anywhere I can drive throughout the United States and see different deserts, mountains, and ride different trails. And that's basically kind of boring, because that's basically all of the Southwest, Southern California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, some parts of Texas, Wyoming, even maybe South and North Dakota, maybe. But yeah, it's like, I'm not really a big fan of California anymore, but I'm a desert rat, dude. Like, you know, you can take the rat out of the desert, but you can't take the desert out of the desert rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to Vegas quite a few times, and the surrounding areas out there, like the mountains and shit, it's just fucking beautiful out there. I've been to Arizona a couple times. I've been to Kingman, and I've been to Quartzsite quite a few times in both locations, and it's fucking like perfect, you know, in a way. Never been to New Mexico. Haven't been to, you know, Colorado or Utah and any of that shit, but, you know, I would have no problem going to those places, but I wouldn't want to live there, because I don't want to dig myself out of snow, for one, and two, I don't want my truck getting rusted out because of the salt on the roads. That's why I would never live in the Midwest, back east, up north, you know, Washington, Minnesota, Canada, you know, all those northern line states, because I don't want to wake up 2 hours earlier than I have to dig myself out of my house and my car out of the driveway. I don't want to have to replace my car every 3 or 4 years because of rust bucket shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my trucks are already a shitbox enough as it is. I don't need it to be any more of a shitbox, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just me. Like, you know, I got Johnson Valley on the other side of the mountain over there above my house, wherever the fuck that's at from where I'm at. But I have Ocotillo Wells an hour and a half from my house. I have Glamis an hour and a half from my house. I have the Salton Sea an hour and a half from my house, you know, or 2 hours because I live about 15 minutes outside of town. So I live 15 minutes outside of town, north of town. So it takes me about 10 minutes to get from my house to the I-10 freeway, which is to the north of Palm Springs, and then I'd have to drive an hour and a half down I-10 to the, you know, 86 to Glamis and Ocotillo Wells and shit down there by the Salton Sea, but and Borrego Springs and all that shit. But yeah, that's just me. I rather go see different parts of the deserts, different deserts. Yeah, I could go to you know, like Chile and, you know, South Africa and all that type of shit down there, and you know, there's probably places that rent dirt bikes and shit down in those areas where like they hold the Dakar rally and shit like that, and they probably go down to fucking Baja, Mexico, and you know, which is 2.5 hours south from my town. You know, because I literally, like, my town's like 2.5 hours north from the Mexican border, right? So that's not that bad of a drive. But then to get down in there and whatever, and you know, rent some shit down there or whatever, because I wouldn't really trust taking my own shit down there, but whatever. And especially being by myself. But now if I was with a group of people, that'd be, you know, a group of people that I trust and know, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, let me know where you'd like to go if you ever go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? If you could ever afford it and whatever. Anyways, love y'all. Be safe. Catch you on the flip side. Stay loving, stay humble, stay respectful, and help your family.